Mirror 25 is the name of the album, and it's called Mirror 25 because I'm celebrating 25 years. And I just want to say, that's not a small thing for me. Like I always say, it's a very big thing. To be in a male-dominated business for over 25 years, I don't even know if I have enough words to kind of explain to you how humbling that feels to still be relevant. And I just want to take you on the journey so you can walk with me when I started in 1999. It's very hard for me to package 25 years and kind of tell you how much I've been through, but I'm going to try my very best. I started in 1999 as a teenager, because I know when I say 25 years, it's not become old, I become start young. All right, so let's get that out the way. I started as a teenager from 1999. I'm the past student of St. Catherine High School. And I remember, before we reach a Catherine, I have to talk about my father first, who is the person who introduced me to music. So before school and all of that, let's go back to where I got introduced to music. My father, may his soul rest in peace, his name Polofin, that for the shortening, his name is Anthony Fitzroy Hamilton. He used to play a lot of Professor Nuts and a lot of Bob Marley songs because he's a Rasta. So in the house, that's the type of music he used to play. So I discovered music through Professor Nuts. And I used to practice the song and I used to sing them lyrical, words for word. And he used to see this thing in me that used to deliver the songs, and he used to say, my daughter is a star. My daughter gonna become a big star. At the age of 6, I didn't even know what a big star is. I just know I sing the lyrics, I go on, I be an attitude. And he used to instill that into me ever since I was a child. And I used to do a lot of performing arts in school. I used to win a lot of JCDC festivals. I used to enter competitions as a child. So ever throughout my years in school, I used to do music. I used to be a nice little girl. I used to be on the church choir. You may not know what happened along the way, but I'm a good little girl. So let us be very clear. I discovered music since I was a child going to church. I see one of my childhood friends over there. We used to be in a sing group dance. I think it used to be Tots and Teens. That's the name of it. So I've been doing it for many, many years. After my father passed away, I went on to go into school, and my grandfather, a lot of people don't know, he wanted to help my mom, because it was so hard for us. We were struggling because I come from humble beginnings. I remember losing my house to fire, was very homeless and just walking around, bouncing from family to family, friends to friends. And my grandfather was like, I'm going to help you with one of the child. So he sent for me to come to England. So I moved to England when I was about 10 years old. And trust me, it was like a culture shock, because leaving Jamaica as a little picnic now, coming in this cold country, you can't run out the door and play again barefoot and run up and down with people. And your grandfather tell us, you have to sit up straight, you have to bring the food to your mouth. It was just a lot for me. But I used to live in England. I also went to school here for about 2 years. So when you hear me put on my little British accent, it's not really fake. I learned it when I was very young. Yes. So I wanted to share that with you. Say I lived here. But when I lived here, there was a passion. I was very intrigued with the music that I have discovered when my father used to teach me about this reggae music. And I always wanted to go back, and I used to tell my mom, I used to tell my grandfather, I have to go back to Jamaica because I got to go pursue this dream, and I'm going to be a singer, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And they used to look at me like I'm crazy. But after 2 years, he probably couldn't take the nagging anymore of me wanting to go back to Jamaica. So he sent me back to Jamaica finally. And that's when I got into St. Catherine High School, and I started DJing and turning the education into lyrics, knocking the decks, and I became very popular in school. So becoming popular in school, my first time I got the microphone, I have to talk about this moment. It was an event that was happening in my community, and Bounty Killer was on the show, Baby Sham was on the show, Power Man was on the show, and a lot of other people. So that was the first time I'm going on a stage. So I'm in my community. I used to make up the little lyrics at school, but I never know say them so bad for go up on a stage. So I was in my community in Old Brayton, and Bounty was on the show, and I remember Bounty I said, hey yo, can you want to clear the stage and come out of the way? And me, there was a little girl, step up on the stage now. And then I say, who this? I'm going to say, me name Spice, because I was little Amaga, so. And he handed me the microphone. And that was my first time getting a microphone and going onto a stage. And when he give me the microphone, my lyrics, then when I've already start spit the lyrics, I'm going to bust up the place, and everybody I give me forward. And Bunty, I say you bad. So Power Man start clash me. So my first interaction on stage was walking into a clash. And that's how I discovered dancehall. Power Man started sing a song. Then I forgot who else sing a song. Bounty Killer sing a song, me a sing a song, and none of them can hold me just a sing lyrics. So today in 2024, when people say Bounty have this respect for me, it's because back then he told me, you are very talented, you're wicked, you are going to become the next queen of the dancehall. Because at the time it was Lady Saw. But when he told me those words, I didn't even know what being a queen of the dancehall was. But I don't know what he saw in me then. But I always say, big up to Bounty Killer because he gave me the first microphone in dancehall. After being in my community and all those moments, a friend of mine from St. Catherine High School introduced me to Evie Junior Fraser, and Evie is like the promoter for Sting. Now Sting is a big festival from Jamaica where they will buckle you, they will boo you, they will fling stone after you. So I feel bad for go up on Sting. But I got the opportunity to perform on Sting, and that's really where Spice was born, because I went on Sting stage and it just never stopped from there. I was performing on stage shows, and I remember people sending the shows all over, and people started booking me to go to international countries without even a hit song. My first country that I came to perform was here in England. I came back in England to perform, and Baby Sham said to me, oh yeah, perform all over the place and you know the 45. That time I never know no name 45. And he's like, when I go back to Jamaica, I'm going to introduce you to Dave Kelly. And he introduced me to Dave Kelly, and that's where my first hit song was born in 2003. Me is a girl when I fight over man, from a little bit of just summertime. Yeah, that is it. So that was my very first hit song. And ever since then, I just never looked back. I kept on doing my music, chasing my dreams. And it's been 25 years, I never stopped until I got Ramping Shop, my first international record song that went on the Billboard. Jim Screechy, So Me Like It, which is also one of my biggest records. Actually, today I found out that it hit gold in Canada. And I just continued to chase my dreams. When I became the first female hardcore dancehall artist to be Grammy nominated, I got emotional because I remember people saying, oh, the song them too slacker, she will never win a Grammy, or she'd this or that or whatever. And so I was happy to have opened that door, because I want to always remind people or females that look like me that it is possible. And so I'm so excited. So my journey has been long. 25 years is hard to kind of package into a few sentences or a few minutes, but I just want to say it's been a long journey. I wouldn't change anything. I'm super grateful to have walked the path that I've walked, and I'm just so humbled to be here, and I want to remind you that I'm still here because of you. So thank you again so much.